Have you ever received a voicemail or heard a song where the audio just doesn't seem right? Almost like the audio recording is distorted or perhaps even demonic? What makes audio recordings even more disturbing is the fact that you aren't able to distinguish what created the noise, which leaves you in a state of wonder as to what could truly be the reason behind the hellish sounds caught on tape. Hello everyone, and welcome to Night Fuel, where we discuss creepy and unexplainable footage and recordings that have been shared on the internet. In today's video, we'll be discussing the creepiest and most disturbing audio recordings that I could find on the internet. The first audio recording that we will be discussing today are the Siberian House sounds, also known as the Well to Hell. The history behind this eerie tale is that a team of Soviet scientists drilled a 14-kilometer hole somewhere in Siberia before breaking through a cavity, which gave them an idea to send down a heat-resistant microphone to pick up any frequencies or sounds. The audio that I am about to show you is the exact audio recording that the scientists claim to find.
From Chicago. And so I submit now the cleaned, a better copy to you, and I warn you, what you are about to hear is very disturbing indeed.
Although the sounds are heavily distorted, you can still make out the sounds of tormented souls that are presumably burning in hell. But as realistic as the story sounds, the real truth of this tale is purely just fiction. At least part of it is. Soviet Russia did in fact drill a hole, but not in Siberia. The hole was 12 kilometers deep and was made in the Kola Peninsula, which borders Norway and Finland. Although the scientists found some geological anomalies, there were never any supernatural encounters. The audio recording was later proved to be a mashup of sound effects that were used from a soundtrack of a movie called Barren Blood that was made in 1972. Radios are used almost every day, mostly for entertainment purposes. Whether you are on your way to work or on your way to the local supermarket, the radio will always kill that awkward silence. Which brings me to my next topic, known as the WKCR Hijacking. WKCR is a radio station at Columbia University located in New York City. It has been up and running for approximately 75 years, according to their website. But enough of WKCR. The real story that I wanted to get into was the creepy audio recording that was presumed to be recorded by a curious individual who was skimming through radio stations in search of finding something worth recording, before he stumbled upon radio station WKCR. The audio recording seems to be simply a high-pitched screeching or ringing that is followed by a female reading what seems to be obituaries. Here is the recording.
John Gunn, son of Johnson and Mel, brother Captain Chris, at the front of the December 21st, 1988, Barry Valentino, son of Barry Sr. Gene, brother Scott, Mark and Lisa Ann's friend, my friend. February 1985, Frank Oppenheimer, brother Robert Hilton, Jackie Emily, father Michael, our friend.
Personally, listening to that gave me chills. Whether the audio recording was planned or not is a true mystery. But after searching through the internet, I found a Reddit post discussing this whole ordeal. During the discussion, someone claimed to have known the DJ that was working for WKCR and explained that the whole audio recording was staged for popularity purposes, as people would be calling in questioning the eerie clip. But that is simply just a Reddit post. Whether it was true or not can be debated. But what I truly know is that I would never want to hear something like that while driving alone at night. The final recording that we will be discussing will be the strange and unnerving Operation Wandering Souls. For those who have no clue as to what the Operation Wandering Souls is, it was originally known to be a propaganda campaign during the Vietnam War. During the war, troops stationed in Vietnam came up with a plan to create a haunting audio recording that consisted of numerous creepy noises and a mashup of altered voices in hopes of bringing fear to the Vietnamese troops and decreasing morale. US soldiers stationed in Vietnam would play the recording through their speakers at military bases. Unfortunately, nobody knows that the plan really worked, but there was a claim that whenever the Vietnamese troops encountered these horrific sounds, they would return fire. The country of Vietnam is a very cultural and spiritual place, with people who strongly believe in respect for the dead. As in their beliefs, if someone who passes away doesn't have a proper burial, then they will become wandering souls on the earth, which is what I believe encouraged the United States to create these ominous recordings. Thankfully, most of these audio recordings are debunked or have some sort of backstory behind them that makes it a little less creepy. But regardless, these 3 audio recordings definitely gave me chills. What brings more curiosity is the countless audio recordings that are still out there, and how many of them are truly mysterious. Hopefully, I'll be able to touch on this topic once again, and reveal the truths behind them. Until next time, this is Night Fuel. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you soon.